start watching this video, I felt like I needed to just pop on real quick and explain. What you are about to watch is lost footage from 7.5, almost 8 months ago when the school year first began. I was recording these videos and putting this footage together to document my journey of getting the classroom together and getting ready to welcome my students into the building. And so I had every intention to edit it and upload it to YouTube, but baby, when those students got there the following week, I just had to hit the ground running. And I felt like I did not have any time or energy or even just the mental brain space or capacity to do anything other than focus on my first year of teaching, because I was having to put my lesson plans together from scratch and design my curriculum and just all of that from scratch. So everything got put on the back burner, and all I literally could manage was to focus on my first semester. So that's what happened. That's why there was such a long gap. If you watched my last video, then you've already heard this explanation, but I just felt like I needed to explain before the video got started why this footage was lost footage. And I ultimately decided that I still wanted to put it together and get it uploaded, even if it's just for my own, like I said, documenting my journey, and so that I can look back on my own memories of what this time was like. So anyway, go ahead and watch the video. Hey friends, hey, welcome back to SheSoDramatic. Thanks so much for joining me for another video, and welcome to another week in my life as a brand new theater educator. I'm sitting here looking exhausted because I am exhausted. Today was my first day in the building. This was the beginning of new teacher orientation. So it was an extremely busy day. Of course, we were able to tour our buildings and meet our principal and leadership team and instructional coaches. We played a couple of games. We did a couple of scavenger hunts. We found our classroom. So it was just a lot of movement today, and your girl is so tired. I'm so tired. Plus the heat index is like 110 today. No joke. 110 heat index today. So I am wiped out. I am definitely wiped out. So I'm not even going to spend a lot of time talking. I really just wanted to open the video and say hey and welcome to my channel. I have actually just about an hour and a half before I have to be down at my theater because we began rehearsals today for our season opener, which is called Babra's Tulips. It is an original work written by our very own director of new play development. His name is Louis Morrow. So that begins today, and then I also have a training session for stage managers today. So my day isn't even over yet. Also, fun fact, speaking of the day, fun fact, today is my birthday. So lots of firsts and what I would consider great gifts for my birthday. I got to begin my career, my new career as a classroom educator today. So what better gift, right? So I'm just gonna sit here and really just take a breath, kind of decompress a little bit, process a little of the information I got today, because of course, you know, they overloaded us with information. But I'm gonna just sit here for a minute and just kind of take it all in before I head down to the theater for the rest of my evening. So I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the video, and I will check in with you later. Bye. Hey friends, so it is Tuesday, my second day on the job, second day of new teacher training for the district that I work in. Today we talked about trauma-informed teachers and how to be able to identify children that are experiencing trauma. And it was an interesting day. It was a tad bit emotional for me, just even hearing about some of the stories that teachers have witnessed and experienced, and some of the things that these babies really do go through in their homes. And so I found myself even just having a moment where I was texting my husband on the side, like, I'm crying watching this video. Am I really gonna be able to do this job? Being the crybaby that I am, how am I gonna overcome that? And so he was able to send me back something encouraging, just to let me know that my emotions just show that I care, and to always allow myself to feel what I'm feeling. He's so good at what he does. If I haven't said this, he is a behavior specialist for the school district that he works in. So he has years, over 20 years of experience with being trauma informed, and so he definitely was able to just speak some encouragement into me as I was boo-hooing watching this video. But anyway, I'm just popping in real quick. I'm not gonna hold you long because I'm tired again. Yesterday, I feel like I probably just did a tad bit too much. It was just a lot going on my first day of work, and I pushed myself not to the max, but I pushed myself pretty hard, and so I'm paying for it today. I'm very sleepy. I had coffee this morning, but that still did not help. So I'm gonna turn in early tonight. I actually have the house to myself right now because my boys are at football practice and my husband's at the studio. So I'm gonna enjoy the peace and quiet. I've already cooked their dinner. The kitchen is clean. There's nothing I need to do. I have an idea of what I'm wearing tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about that. Like when I tell y'all it is about 6:45 and I'm about to get in the bed, I'm about to get in the bed. So that was another thing that they talked about today, was just self-care for teachers and how important it is to get our rest. And I know I have not even started. Like, this is lightweight compared to what I'm about to get into, y'all. So don't get me wrong. I'm not disillusioned. I have a lot going on with learning my new job in addition to what's going on at my theater. So it was just a long day yesterday. Anyway, I said all that to say, I know I'm going to have plenty of long days ahead of me. So I appreciated them speaking about self-care for teachers and how important it is to eat right and get your rest and have the emotional support you need, have those people in your corner that you can talk to. So it was just good to hear that and be reminded of those things. So I'm going to take their advice and get plenty of rest tonight, and I'm going to start now. So I'll check in with you all later this week. Hope you're having a good day. Hey friends, hey. So I just realized that I have not picked up the camera in a couple of days, so I wanted to at least kind of check in with you and show you what I'm up to. Today is the first day that my department actually did not have to meet, because only the ELA teachers met today. So those of us who are not teaching ELA were just free to either start setting up our classrooms or doing whatever we needed to do. So I decided to go ahead and at least get the classroom wiped down and bring in some of the supplies that I received from my teacher shower. So these are some of the bags that I brought from home. I hope I shared that footage with you. If I didn't, I will. But anyway, so I have a lot of gift bags that I brought from home because of the new teacher shower that my village gave me, and all of the supplies that they provided for me in this new journey. So I will go ahead and get everything wiped down. I've got a huge counter over there that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with. This used to be an art room. I think before I said science. I saw the sinks and I assumed it was science, but it was actually an art room. So I have a lot of counter space, a lot of wall space that I have to figure out what to do with so that I can kind of warm it up, because it just kind of seems cold and in here right now, and I'm a little overwhelmed. But I'm gonna work it out. So let me get this cleaned up and I'll check back in with you later. y'all, so I just realized that I didn't show you what the room looked like after I did my little wipe down, but it wasn't much to show, honestly. I just left the building. I just spent a little bit of time there just wiping down the surfaces. I have this huge counter, one huge L-shaped counter in my room, and I just knocked the first layer of dust off and some of the cobwebs, and then I unpacked some of the supplies that I received during my my new teacher shower. So that's really all I did today. There was really nothing cute to show you, so I'll have to wait until I can get a little bit more decor type items in the room to make it a little bit more warm. I think I mentioned that in the previous clip, that it just seems a little cold to me right now, so I definitely want to warm it up a bit. So I'll come back and show you that progress as I get into that. But I'm definitely not one of those teachers that feels like I have to have it all cute and perfect in my first year. That's not what I'm after. I think because of my age and experience and just living life, y'all, I recognize that that's not what's important. My kids are going to get 100% of me, but they gonna get what they get when it comes to this room decor, because I'm not finna stress over it. There are plenty of other things to stress over, and that's not gonna be one of them. So but yeah, just wanted to throw that out there, that I definitely am not aiming for perfection here, not at all. So anyway, I'm going to head home because I do have a research deadline that I have to meet in a few days, and so I don't want to wait until the last minute to get that stuff done. If I haven't mentioned it, rehearsals have gone well this week. We started a new play down at the theater, and this is an original work from our director of new play development. So those rehearsals started this week, and that's been going really well so far, and that gives me a little bit of something to kind of look forward to in the evening, something to decompress with. I love watching people make art. I love assisting people in that process of digging into their characters and finding the whys and discovering context, all that good stuff. So that's what I've got going on, you all. It's a lot to process, and that's what I'm about to go do. I'm gonna grab myself an iced coffee as a treat, and then I'm gonna spend just a little bit of time processing, because that's what introverts need, that quiet, alone time, just to kind of process everything. So I'll do that, and then I'll get started with my research, and I will check back in with you all later. Hope you're well. Hey friends, so it is Friday. It is the end of the week, so I wanted just to pop on real quick and close the video. Not only is it Friday, but it is also Friday the 13th. If you know and love me, then you know this is one of my weird quirks that I absolutely adore this day for various reasons. But anyway, okay, so you saw a little glimpse of the classroom footage that I shared yesterday. I didn't go into the classroom today because it was raining so much, and it would have been hard to be bringing things into the building. So I'm gonna hold off on bringing any more supplies in until next week. This weekend, I really need to finalize all of my lists for things that I still need to order and purchase for the classroom. I want to get some border for those bulletin boards that you saw in the room. I want to get some vines or some greenery to border and outline that with. And then I want to have black contact paper on the board so that I can put up my Raisin in the Sun, Radio Golf, all of the different play posters that I've been collecting and that people have purchased for me. I want to be able to display those in the room. So I'm going to take care of all of those last minute items this weekend and hopefully be prepared to get my room together next week. So again, just wanted to close out this video. Not a lot else going on this weekend. My boys have football practice, and as you can see, I already have on my Kansas City Chiefs t-shirt because preseason starts this weekend, and you know we are a football family over here. So I think we're just going to take it easy and just kind of chill because we've got a busy week coming up. So I hope you guys are marking things off of your list as you are getting ready for the beginning of the school year and achieving your goals. And I hope you get a chance to spend some time with the people and the things that bring you joy. And I will see you next week.
Okay, so we had two faculty members find me in a tie, Miss Dickinson and Miss Knowles. They figured out the answer to the riddle. Why can't the fellas get married? Because they can't.